Yo, what's up? You are off in GC, God's Country
podcast
room. Witchy Bulls, Reid
and Dan
Isbell, also known as the Brothers Hunt, where we take a weekly drive to the intersection of country music and the great outdoors. They sure are great. Your turn. Brought to you by or two things.
Yeah, what?
Sorry. You think we do this and know it by now. Two things that go together like womp, whack, and thunder.
Yeah, or a topwater frog and a big mouth bass brought to you by MeatEater and Tacovas.
I love it when it blows up and the lure goes flying.
Shoot, yeah, man.
Actually, it's not because you don't catch it.
Let's go.
Tacova, still sponsoring the show now, baby. Tacova, still sponsoring the show now, baby.
Make it up now.
They're good for when you're on a tractor or you're downtown boot scooting.
Good for when you're kicking shit or uptown highfalutin. Just Tacova, sponsoring the show now, baby. Yeah. Looking good in my purse now.
Looking good in my purse now. Oh yeah, looking good in my snake skins.
Do I look an artist today? What's up, man? I'm trying to get a record deal. What's up?
No, you more look like a
used car salesman.
No, like a
that works in Texas.
Like the head of a publishing company that wishes he's an artist.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I do. I get that.
Yeah.
Got a little dandruff, Dan.
Sharp though, you can tell you just got that shirt out of the thing because it's got the
and greasy,
the folded creases.
Man, John and Cody from Whiskey Myers, so
WM,
good.
Whiskey Myers,
so good. They're kind of rock star guys, man.
They're kind of rock stars.
You know, when they came in, I was like, rock star guys.
Yeah, 1,000%.
Yeah, Texas-y rock star guys.
You can tell that don't know, that have never done like the PR training.
No,
like they've never been through the gauntlet of a signed band to like,
which is kind of refreshing.
Train.
Honestly, it's kind of refreshing,
dude. It's great. It makes them them. Makes them who they are.
Cool to get to know, like you watch those walls come down, and I feel like they did. They were like, oh,
people love them, dude.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
they're huge.
Music's good, dude.
Dude, I asked him a question at the end of this podcast that I'm not going to tell you about. You got to listen to it. That kind of blew mine and Dan's mind.
Yeah, we couldn't get over that.
I'm glad I asked him that because that is the last thing I expected. I'm still kind of shook over it because if it happens, can you imagine? Can you imagine if it ever happened?
I mean, it's going. I'm sure.
Oh, it will.
People are gunning for it at this point.
Probably. They are.
Well, you know,
they're serious about it.
Oh, dead serious. I'm not going to say who it was, but I was talking to somebody about their recent record deal, and they were telling me that on their record deal they signed a universal record deal, not in the sense of like Universal Publishing,
not a world record deal,
not a world record deal,
universal. In
the entire universe, if they were to go to Mars and cut a record, this label would still own it.
Wow.
Or if they had did a show.
There's a little sneak peek of what we talked about.
Freaking Jupiter.
Yeah.
Part of the rings of Saturn, but I don't think you can actually stand on them. But you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It gets wacky. This one gets wacky. It's a lot of fun. They're really great. The music's really great. Record's out now.
Yeah, man. Super creative people. And, but also like avid outdoorsmen, man. They know their stuff. Cody created a lure and designed his own frog, like a little topwater frog, and now it's like a whole company. And
yeah,
did it during COVID. It's super cool, man. Great stories.
Toad Thumper the Lure Company.
That's right. That hat was jam up.
It wouldn't fit on my head, but yeah, it's cool.
He did have a little hat. Yeah, you're gonna love them. You're gonna enjoy it. Whiskey Myers, Womp Whack Thunder, new record out now.
Go follow us on Facebook, Instagram.
That's right. Leave us some 5-star comments.
Leave us some comments
that are interesting.
Hey,
ain't got to be a roast.
Do the Too Cold at Home thing, man. That was I remember reading that one.
He left us 4 stars.
Oh,
so this is kind of like breaking the rules.
It's probably an accident.
Kind of breaking the rules a little bit.
It was probably an accident. It's a cool story.
This is from
5 stars keeps us
doing this. Trumper advocate.
Oh,
what? You're not?
I'm not saying I'm anything.
Where do you stand on politics? Who'd you vote for? Too cold at home, he says. 4 stars. Hey guys, listen to y'all quite a bit. Great to hear the Too Cold shout out this morning. My dad wrote that, so I wanted to give a quick story on it. Me and some buddies were going golfing and asked Dad if he wanted to go. It was hot like it is these days, and he said, no way, too hot. When we got back, he had that song written. He wanted a Jones cut, but Jones said it needed another verse. That's how it goes. Chestnut nailed it, though. Shout out to Mark Wright, who produced it, too. Incidentally, he had a houseboat on Elm Hill on Pier 2 since the 70s. Keep up the good work. I wonder if he still got one out there. Because that's where we lived for.
You know, I always heard rumors of there being songwriters that lived on boats out there.
Me too. And honestly, when I read that the first time, I'm pretty sure Dad met a guy. And I want to say
is Pier 2, I don't know. I thought they were letters.
Yeah, they're like, we were on F dock is what we were on. But I mean, I guess maybe 1, 2. Anyway, that's a cool story. If it's true, sure it is. I don't have any reason not to believe it.
Well, the only reason I have to not believe it is because it was 4 stars.
Oof. Yeah.
Check it.
Hey, appreciate y'all. Go follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. You did?
Yep.
I'm just reiterating.
Whiskey Myers.
Whiskey Myers.
Hope you enjoy.
Remember the first time that y'all gave me a dip?
Yeah.
And we were playing the 4-wheeler game.
ATV, whatever.
We were playing like the ATV off-road game.
Yeah.
And I remember I was maybe 14, 15, maybe 16. Mom's hearing this for the first time. And I remember like as I was making a turn, I was doing this. And then I was doing this. And then all of a sudden, son, it was, I think I threw up in the bathtub because I couldn't make it to the toilet. It was so bad. And I ain't had one since. That ruined me. That one ruined me. Because I think I swallowed some and I got that headache and it was awful.
You remember your first dip?
Oh man, that was a long time ago. Yeah. I never got sick or nothing.
Never got sick.
No, I wish I would have. I just took to it like a duck to water, man.
Yeah.
My buddy's dad, Mackenzie's dad, Kurt, chewed. He chewed tobacco, and that's back in the day when we were so young. We were chewing like big league chew, like the bubble gum. Yeah. So we were in his woodworking shop one time and found some like behind in a drawer or something, and so we chewed it like bubble gum. And both of us, I mean, we were throwing up for hours. Didn't work out.
I always wondered about that because, even for me, when I smoked a cigarette, I liked it. It never made me feel gross or weird or anything. But dip. It got, I don't know what it was, but it would make my head spin and just, I mean, I only tried, same thing. I only tried it one time, threw my guts up, dude. Never.
It was like a thing. Yeah, I don't know.
It's almost like if you get on it early enough, because me, I took one. We didn't try
to wait till when we were kids, yeah. Really? I started whenever I was a kid.
I was where we're from. I like to quit, but I just.
Really?
I still chew every once in a while. Especially if get some leaf like Garrett.
Are you serious?
What's the difference between dipping and chewing?
Now, I like chew. I would take
the process is different.
Copenhagen chews like what you said, like a big package, like you said, big league.
You actually chew it.
Yeah, it's like that. Strips.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Right.
No, I know that.
Yeah, we always chewed in baseball. Yeah, that's when we chewed.
Yeah.
Could you get away with it though? They get on to us if we ever tried.
I mean, nah, we were fine. Yeah, it was all right. Yeah, I mean, he didn't want us to show anybody else we were doing it, but as long as we kept it to ourselves, it was all right.
Mm-hmm. All right, introduce.
All right, man. We got from East Texas, an independent band. They've got 3.7 billion streams
with a B.
2.5 million total sales plus 9 RIAA certifications. This is funny. Named the new Bad Boys of Country Music by Playboy.
Oh, did y'all know that y'all Bad Boys, dude?
Oh yeah, that was a long time ago.
Is that Playboy?
Yeah, that was a Playboy.
You spread your butt cheeks, dude? Come on, dude.
My contra.
Definitely Bad Boy stuff. One is the owner of Toad Thumper Lure Company. My bad. They both avid outdoorsmen. May have heard some of their tunes on the hit show Yellowstone. Their new album, Wop Whack Thunder, is out now. we got John and Cody from Whiskey Myers on God's Country Podcast.
Appreciate y'all making it through the traffic. Y'all hit it?
Thank you.
I was asleep, man. Yeah, we was on the bus.
Oh, dang. Where'd y'all pull up to? Did y'all bus out there?
Nah, I was at the hotel. We thought when y'all said 9, you meant PM.
No, it actually worked out for us because we were late.
This ain't rock and roll time.
No, we're songwriters, man. We're Nashville songwriters. We're up eating eggs at 7 o'clock. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. Lunch pail, dude. That's what we are.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for coming out, man.
Appreciate y'all having us out.
Where were y'all last night?
We're at the house, man. We just got off the road, been on the road all summer, so we're kind of Cadillacing now.
Yeah.
We got to leave here and go to South Dakota tonight, do a PGA thing tomorrow, and then we go home, and it's just kind of, we're done with all the big tours for the rest of the year. Just some kind of one-offs and things like that, short runs until next summer.
PGA thing, PGA golf thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What y'all doing?
I really don't know what it is.
Are you playing?
Golf.
Yeah, golf.
I don't know. We're playing at the,
I don't know what it is. What
the
is it,
tournament,
Chris?
the golf tournament.
Yeah.
What's in South Dakota?
Chris, right? Yeah, we're just playing music.
Yeah, they just asked us to come play it.
That's sick.
Yeah.
Anybody play golf?
Yeah, we play golf.
See?
Yeah.
That's dope.
It's kind of the road. It's kind of the thing to do on the road when you're.
It's like the one athletic thing you can get by with.
When you're old, you don't hurt yourself.
Oh, that's right. No doubt.
That's right.
No doubt.
Yeah,
ain't nobody
still hurt yourself.
Yeah, ain't nobody running football scrimmages or anything.
No.
Every now and then we'll pull out some wiffle ball tournaments. Tournaments, but that's about it.
I miss wiffle ball, honestly.
We had a softball team back in the day called the Pod Squad.
The Pod Squad.
It was pretty much just the band and then a couple of the friends, but it was mainly the band. And we did go out on top. We won the championship, but like that last year, maybe we were like turning like 30 or 32 or something like that age, when you start pulling stuff.
Oh yeah.
And that last game, like everybody was injured, man. It's like hamstrings, groins, like all these.
Tell everybody what's going on that
things.
softball story.
My dad, man. We're
We
baseball
know exactly.
dudes.
We know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
we're baseball dudes. Grew up baseball dudes. I'm talking about from babies.
All of us.
To high school.
That's how we all know each other.
Oh, nice.
The whole thing. Yeah,
That's awesome.
Cody and I have known each other since we were like, I don't know, 5,
Yeah.
something like that.
And then just baseball, and then baseball brought y'all all together as kids. That's cool, man. That's cool. We played. My dad coached our stuff all the way up, and we ended up moving up here. And then he moved up here, and he got involved with or started working for some company, and they had like a softball team that
some team building softball.
Yeah,
thing.
some team, and they were like, man, he was hyping us all up. Man, my boys play. Well, I should get my boys.
Well, they had a couple guys call in sick, so they're like, we need a couple to play. And my dad was at work. He was like, oh, my boys can go.
I mean, he's
my boys
60 at this point. He's 60. And
one of them plays shortstop, one plays first base, lead off.
He's like,
clean up.
Man, I'll get them to play. And so he's like, man, y'all got to play. We were like, Dad, man. And he's like, no, y'all got to play. I hyped y'all up. I told them we were coming. So we go, Reid lead. So these dudes have not played. Like, you can just, man, you can tell somebody.
It's a different game.
It's also a different game.
So different than baseball.
Very different. But you can just tell they were just kind of like, I hope none of them listen to this. Maybe anyway. So we go. They're like, okay, Reid, you're batting leadoff. So he gets a hit. My dad gets a hit, and they had me batting third. And so,
no, dog, I struck out.
Oh, did you the first time?
First time I ever struck out softball.
I followed you.
I struck out on the changeup.
Got him. Change up. Got you.
I had never struck out in softball. I never struck out in my life. And I ain't played so long, bro. I struck because you started with one strike, and I didn't know that.
It's such a different game.
I didn't know you started with one strike, and I missed,
game.
or I fouled one off, and then the guy put it right behind the thing, and they was like, "Hey, strike 3," and I was like, "What? I
thought we got 3."
I was like, "I thought you," and he was like, "You started with one strike, son." And I was like,
I thought you were on the second when we rounded it.
No, I was
Welcome to the show, boy.
Welcome to the big time.
So we played the first year. Like we went into it the first year. We're like, you know what?
We had some ball players. We
We
had
all
some ball
play ball.
players.
Like we know how to play ball.
Yeah.
We're pretty good. Not tooting anybody's horns, but we grew up playing ball.
Yeah.
We're like, we'll come out here and smoke everybody. First year,
Plays
last
old
place.
men. We play these old men, dude. The first game.
Last place in the league, and we were like, "What the just happened?"
We played these old
What
dudes,
just happened?
man, and we had some ball players on our team, man. And they kicked our ass so bad that first game. Like, I've never lost in anything like that my entire life. That's the worst I've ever got beat at anything. Was that first game.
It's embarrassing because you know you could play.
It was like
But we didn't even like try to hit softballs and stuff. We're like, oh, it's underhanded. Whatever.
We didn't practice. We got this. It's all good.
That's swinging out in front, fouling it like way past her.
Falling down, running to first base.
Far ahead of it.
We went home, licked our wounds, went to the cage. Next year, won first place and went out and never played again.
That's what I'm talking about.
Won first place, got the trophy, and then we said, we're done.
That's the way to do it.
Going back.
Like the next day, it was like went to the batting cage, like softball batting cage. It was like silly stuff. None of us had ever been beat like that.
So that's how y'all all met, was just through being kids in
baseball.
Texas and playing ball?
Yeah.
Parents knew each other, everybody coached.
Yeah.
Families knew each other.
So is your entire band your boys?
Me, Cody, and Chris, our tour manager, we grew up
We
doing
knew each other
baseball.
first. Yeah.
Awesome.
And then he met Cody Tate, the other guitar player,
And then
his
Jeff.
cousin, and Jeff was a rival school in high school. He went to Westwood, we went to Palestine. They just little bitty towns around the same town. We all knew each other growing up.
That's sick.
Awesome.
It's like a small area, so you kind of know everybody. If you don't know them, you know who they are. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
Merch
great.
managers, cousins, it's all a big family deal.
It's
God,
cool.
makes it a lot easier.
Oh
don't it?
my gosh, dude.
Sheesh.
I think that's so important, man. I see people bickering and fighting all the time with folks, and who can they pay the least and all that, man.
Yeah.
And if you have some homies, if you can see it, you can hear it too. The cohesiveness of a.
I think
of a
so. It
family.
makes it easier too.
Yeah.
I was doing this interview the other day, and there's like, how have y'all been a band so long, never broke up and get along? And it's like, I don't know.
Yeah,
You
I
know?
don't either.
Like, I was like, I don't know. We have like no drama.
No.
I was like, I guess it's because we knew each other so long, so it's just like normal.
Yeah. Because I think that's where a lot of bands go wrong, right? There's like the one dude. And
Yeah, ego
sometimes-
gets in the way.
And it sounds like, that's how we are in co-writing, right? Like you have to leave it, you have to leave your pride aside, dude, and go, okay, what's the best idea or what's the best route for the idea we're trying to run? you know?
Absolutely.
And if you can do that as a band, I bet that makes things a lot easier.
Yeah.
We like to start the show off with a segment we call "What You Mad At." You can be mad at something, you can be glad at something. What you mad at? Just tell us what it is. What you mad at? Is it your in-laws' kids? Might be a boss man or your neighbor's cat. Just tell us what you mad at.
I'm still mad about getting our ass kicked in that softball.
I can tell.
I'll take that.
Dude, I'm mad at ants, dude.
Ants?
Like Aunt Carol and Aunt Kim?
Yeah, like mom's sisters.
What's up with them?
No, I'm mad at ants in my yard, bro.
I'm with you, dude.
little
I've been
black
fighting
ants.
with my son, the oldest, and it's like these
You
ants
can't get
are
rid of them.
bad.
There was one spot, and it was right there. I've got a basketball goal, and then I've got my little boy basketball goal that you kind of connect to my basketball goal, and where the balls are and him shooting, there's 2 giant anthills. So I was just like, I took the ant spray, kicked a hole in the middle of them, sprayed it all out, killed them
Is that what
both.
you're supposed to do? Kick a hole in it and then spray?
Well, I just think you could probably just spray the top and let it seep down in there. But I just open
You
up.
talking about the powder stuff?
No, I just use it's like Raid. It's like the ant Raid.
Oh, no, you got to get some poison, dude.
Well, this works
really?
though. This kills them, but it like, dude, it's like I killed those 2 spots and I was like, oh, I'm good. They're gone.
Yeah, they spread.
Everywhere.
There's one big ant pile, you kill one, and then there'll be 2 little ones.
somewhere.
Then you kill those, and you have
That's exactly what's happening. That's exactly what's happening. All over my backyard, dude. I'm talking about I mowed yesterday.
Spit them out everywhere.
I didn't even know it, but I parked on one and then got out to spray another and kill one. And when I got back on the mower, they were all over me because I had parked on one.
Yeah.
Dude, they were everywhere. So I ran out of Raid. They're everywhere. There's little anthills everywhere.
Yeah.
Those little mini packets of that powder, is that what you use?
No, I use this
They're
stuff.
pretty
It smells so terrible. I keep it in my shop, and it's green.
Ortho.
Nah, it's not. It's a different brand. It's I get it from the feed store. Like this will probably give you cancer.
Probably.
It's bad. It's
If it
real
kills them,
good
if
though.
it kills them, though, it's worth it.
It's real good though.
I'm pissed at them, dude.
It's a powder. But yeah, they'll do that though. Even with that stuff, they'll You just have a whole
That's
bunch
exactly
of little
what's
ones.
going on. It drives me crazy.
But then, like them fire ants in the summer, you think you got them all beat down because you can't see their mounds no more, and they're just underground. As soon as it rains, it pop up in there.
Damn, wait on you go inside.
Yeah.
Come right.
They're sneaky, dude.
I'm mad at two things. One, people that lie. Two,
So yourself.
people that whine all the time, dude.
So yourself.
No, dude, I don't do either one of those things. And I'm not gonna shout the business.
mad at you.
I'm not gonna shout the business out, but like I had some Polaris trouble, you know? And so I tried to fix it myself and worked for a little while and it started getting wonky again. So
What are you trying to fix on it?
It's I'm not getting into the long story.
Okay.
So I take it to the guy's like, yeah, man, we'll get to it today. I'm like, oh, sick. Just let me know, holler at me. He's like, cool. Week goes by here, I don't hear nothing. Finally, my wife's like, hey, you checked on side by side? I was like, oh, yeah. I mean, they said it's going to let me know. They said it's getting it in that day. I'll holler at them, Call, no answer, of course. So a couple days later, I call again. Yeah, man, sorry, dude. We've been backed up, dude. I'm going to get you in today, man. Get you in today. I was like, oh, okay, cool, man. I said, no problem, man. I'm not in any big rush. I just want to know what's going on, I don't want you running up some $900 bill without me knowing, right?
Yeah, keep me in the loop.
Keep me in the loop, bro.
Yeah.
Another week goes by.
Didn't keep you
Nothing. Another week goes by.
That makes me mad.
So now we're at 3 weeks, dude. I ain't heard nothing.
Oh, that's not good.
Not
man.
good, bro. So I called yesterday. Guy answers. I could tell it wasn't the dude I talked to, And he's like, man, I see it here. You dropped it off on the 22nd, dude. We should have let you know something by now. I want to get in touch with so-and-so who took this. He's going to holler at you today.
Didn't.
No call.
Terrible.
I couldn't sleep last night, y'all. I woke up at 2:30 in the morning. I was like, son of a bitch, he knows it.
I know.
So, call this morning. He's like, hey, man, dude, I'm sorry, dude. We just been so backed up, busy work. I was like, yeah, okay, cool, man. But, like, can you let a player know something, man? Like, I'm sitting. And not that I even really, it's not do or die. I know that's like stupid problem. I know there's way worse
No,
problems.
I'm with you,
to have,
dude.
but
If the side by side's not there, like a part of me is missing.
And my kids are like,
it's not
well, we're going to do
sitting-
that. We're going to do that. We're going to ride this. And then I got to put all
Exactly.
6 days on the little tiny four-wheeler I got. And they're all hanging off. And my dog's falling off the back of the four-wheeler. And everybody's crying and sweating and getting gas. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
I know that's a ridiculous problem.
Damn,
but
you got fired up over that.
I'm really tired.
I'm so blessed. I know the people. I'm buddies with the people that I'm
nice.
H&W Honda, and so like
You just
my
run it up
buggy's
there.
there right now. I just call them, say, can I have it by Friday? And they say, yeah.
Knock it out.
And it's like that's a blessing.
It is,
Like,
for sure.
if you know who you're dealing with, you send them
Yeah.
a text and they just hook it up.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we get you in right now. And it's like
Man, I got a good one.
I
It's-
couldn't
it's
imagine that would be a
Ain't
very
had a
big
problem.
pain.
Yeah.
What you got?
Players, Ranger,
The
North Star.
Oh yeah.
You love it?
Heck yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Don't
I got a
bucket. The whole
Can-Am.
thing. I used a bucket yesterday.
Nice.
Loved it. I had Can-Am before.
Canada,
that.
you like it?
Yeah, I've had a good look at it, but I had it a while.
I've heard mixed reviews on that one, but usually
Yeah, he didn't have
I had a
he
Can-Am
didn't like
before
his,
this one. It
but
was
I don't even know how
all the
many
time.
hours. And it's like pretty. I mean, I don't go like joyriding and stuff,
Yeah,
but I
yeah.
got a bunch of land and it's a lot of bottom land and stuff, and it gets
You're right. You're good
it goes
on
to the
that.
shit, and a lot of water and stuff like that, duck hunting, and then just out there working, and it's
have you modded it at all? That's where I've seen people have troubles.
no.
with it.
See, I didn't mod it, but it's already the one that kind of had is already jacked up a little bit, had the snorkels and stuff, and I don't know what the version is or whatever.
Gotcha.
But it was already kind
already
of juiced
It
up.
was factory like that.
Yeah, and so
Yeah, see, I've
haven't
heard
had
if you
any
leave them
problem.
factory, they'll last forever. Polaris and those.
Yeah, I haven't had any issues.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I've
I've
got
got
to sit here
a,
and talk about side by sides all day.
Yeah.
I've got a
Rednecks.
I got a 2005 Tacoma that's got almost 350,000 miles on it.
But
It's just getting broke in.
Oh, dude.
it's just getting
And
broken.
that's the thing. Like my new Silverado is already having trouble, but my 20-year-old Tacoma ain't had no problems. And I'm like,
sell it.
man, I'm not going to. And I'm almost like, man, like, because I want a side by side. Of course, I want a side by side. My kids are getting older, and we can't fit on my 4-wheeler anymore hardly. And same thing. And I'll probably end up getting one. But I'm also like, man, I could just go ahead and like drop 10, 15
Tacoma.
into my Tacoma.
Roll the windows down.
No.
Take the doors off.
Bro, you got
Oh,
AC.
man, that sounds fun.
You got, I could just trick that out to be the baddest Polaris of all time.
Pretty good
I mean,
idea.
kind of is. That's kind of what I do. With, we
Oh,
rolled,
dude, mine's ain't no doubt. I ripped that thing through the woods.
we rolled it down in Wayne County the other day, and there was a giant ditch. He was like, I don't know, man. You might could run it up on the bank. And I was like, okay. And it just crawled right up. I mean, it was an eat away ditch where you're either going to fall off in a ravine or fall off in a major ditch, and we just kind of.
Yeah, they're awesome.
Straddled it.
Ran through.
That thing's awesome. I couldn't do that in my tractor, but I could do it in that little truck, just crawl across it.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, because we can sit here and talk about this all day. Let's talk outdoors a little bit.
Can we talk fishing, dude? I just want to talk fishing.
Yeah, these are the guys.
I know. I can tell that these are the guys. I feel like we rarely have people on that really like to talk about fishing.
Get into it. What do you want to ask them?
I want to know about the lures, man. I want to know what happened during COVID and when you started like making lures.
I gotta have one of those hats. Is what I gotta have.
Yeah, come on with it, dude. Yeah, it's one of them. Thumper Lure Company. I don't know, really. I mean, I grew up fishing. That was like my first passion. I never thought I'd be playing music or anything like that. That just kind of happened.
Yeah.
And so I don't really know how it happened though exactly because it was in COVID. We're not working. We didn't work for a long time, like 2 years or something. And so I guess from not being creative or like having anything to do, your mind just starts working.
Totally.
You're like, I got to make some money, so I got to make some fishing lures.
Yeah, I think it was a creative outlet, but I didn't have a plan for it. And then like back in the day, I would like lay in bed and like songs maybe pop in my head and stuff, and I can't sleep. And for some reason out of nowhere, like lure designs, I lay in bed and can't sleep, and lure designs start popping in my head like a bunch, like every night. Weird, right?
Yeah.
And
I mean, not really.
Not too weird.
if that's what I mean, dude.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
probably weird.
Sometimes I fall asleep thinking about fishing a whole lot too.
Yeah. But it was like so specific little things, And so I hit up my buddy who's my partner now. And because he had knew a lot of people in the industry and stuff. And I just wanted to design something for somebody else. Like I was like, hey, I know you work with some people. I was like, I got some designs I drew down that I was like almost dreaming about. And I was like, I don't want no money or my name on it. I just want to say I did it.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, hell with that. We'll start our own company. And he was like, I was like, you know what you're doing? He's like, nope, do you? I said, hell no.
No idea.
And so
Sink or swim.
there we go, man. I started working on that hollow body frog, and that took me most of COVID. Did all the design and everything. And
wow.
then probably 2 years later, we launched. Been full send ever since then.
That's awesome.
It's cool.
Did you like was like top water frog and kind of like your jam? Like is that like?
I mean, yeah, I'm in East Texas, so there's a lot of that,
Sure.
Action. But I don't know if that's my jam.
Was that the first one you thought, like the first one you dreamt up or whatever?
It was the first thing that I could identify that I had a major issue with other products on the market. Like it was the one that I was like, man, I really feel like I can make this better.
Okay, tell me why you had an issue with it. So
and I want to know how you made it better.
Yeah.
So on that product, or just in general, I never, I threw a frog a lot, and there was nothing that I loved about all of them. There would be one I loved the action on. The hookup was terrible. Sure. Huh. Maybe one had good hookup, but it's like not durable. The action's terrible. Yeah. Little things like that.
That's something with frogs I've always found is like I've always had to manipulate the hooks.
Yeah,
either
that's
up or out.
And you don't want to do that. You know, you don't want to have to do that.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? Because then you're messing with the hook.
That's right.
The integrity of the hook.
You're saying you had to like bend, like needle nose pliers?
Yeah, you bend them up a little bit.
Yeah, you bend them up because most of those most of those frog hooks are down.
They sit halfway up on the body.
That's right. Because what they're expecting is that fish to come from behind, eat down on his body, and then rip. You're ripping it back, and those two hooks are coming through the lip.
So where mine sits on top of the body, which is kind of hard to do. You had to kind of manipulate some things inside to make it not dig in and rip the frog open. Yeah. But that's a big deal because you get like more material out of the way. Because if you think, you got it halfway on that body, that's a lot of material.
A lot of rubber too. Not just
and it's not always soft.
Material.
You know what I mean?
Totally.
And there's even like deviations in each. Sure. If you had 100 of them, they're going to be just a tiny bit different.
Yeah.
Like in the manufacturing process, there's always a percentage of error.
So you're trying to make a consistent frog.
It was just better. There's a lot of things like action, leg placement, water intake, and then, the hookup ratio and all those things like were just different design features that I was kind of working on to make it. And at the end of the day, I made the perfect one for me. It's my favorite.
Yeah.
And so we were like launching. I was like, man, people are going to think this is really stupid that I'm doing this, And then, so we didn't even know. We just kind of did it on a whim. And then like we sold out.
Damn.
And then like people were like, oh, this is really legit. And so we just kept going with different products and stuff
awesome.
like that.
I mean, now you got some guy. You got what? Lee Levacy? Is he using your product?
Well, he's sponsored by a big brand, so he doesn't use them on tour and stuff. But we fish together and throw stuff around. Okay, but yeah.
Come on, Lee.
Come on, Lee.
Come on, Lee, man. Come on,
get it together.
Come on, man. I gotta know what it feels like to take the first prototype that you design and have a fish hit. That's got to feel good. Though.
Kinda. So it's like the first prototype and throw it out there because you don't know. It's
where
all
are you
like,
fishing? I want to know where you're at.
I was at a pond. So like the best place to initially test stuff is a pond or a private lake because you can just go whack out something real quick.
Yeah. Sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Before you move on to a lake.
Mm-hmm.
You go to a lake, it has to be a certain time of year maybe and things like that. And there's so many different things. Maybe they're on a crankbait today, Sure. Pond is really easy or private lake. You just go because you're trying to catch as many as you can. So I always start out somewhere you can just jack them.
Makes a lot of sense.
And so I throw it out there in the action. And I was like, oh shit. I was like, this is awesome.
Really?
I was like, oh my goodness, it's like doing everything perfect.
Nice.
Oh yeah, you can walk it in place, both the popping and the walk. When there's everything about it, so cool. I was like, this is awesome. I'm so excited. Then one blew up on it, set the hook, I caught it, and the whole thing fell apart. And I was like, oh no, And so I was like, and it's like that a lot. You know what I mean?
Sure.
So it's like you very rarely with my stuff. Is like I get it and it's dialed in. So you got to tweak it.
Yeah.
And so it was like I was excited for like 10 minutes, maybe 5 minutes until I got the first fish. And then I had to go back in and figure out, why that was happening.
That's got to be a fun process though.
It's cool, man.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part. It's like writing a song or like making a song. When you bring it to life, it's kind of it's like the same thing, you have like you have maybe your acoustic and your lyrics and stuff, and like that's that initial design or sketch and concept, and then when you go through the prototyping and everything, it's like bringing the band in, and then you're in with the producer. It's like that same,
absolutely.
It's like the same art as a song.
You just want to get to this.
Yeah, it is the same art. I feel that way about like cooking. Like I love to like even when they came over yesterday, it's like, man, I want to make that as good as I possibly can because I like to see things that I have influence on, whether it's creating per se, make people enjoy whatever it is that I create. And it's the same. Absolutely. It's the same way with songs, man. That's exactly how. Do y'all co-write a whole lot, or you kind of write stuff by yourself? Or?
We used to
co-write,
like with each other or other people.
All of the above.
I don't co-write very much anymore. Actually, not at all on the new record. I didn't co-write anything. I used to do it a little more when I was younger. Yeah. And I don't really do too much. If I do it, maybe it would be with like John or Cody or something like that, or a friend. But I've kind of got away from co-writing totally.
Yeah. I don't blame you.
I still do it a little bit. I haven't done it in a couple years up here in Nashville or anything. But yeah, I've done it.
Yeah,
a lot.
You get it,
John. What's your did you grow up hunting? Did you grow up fishing, doing any of that?
Hunting, fishing. I didn't really start fishing until I met Cody and Chris, and they were the fishing guys. So I've kind of grown up with them. So I mean, I'm a fishing guy.
You're the fishing guys? Because I'm a hunting guy. He's the fishing guy.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't really say that.
Dan likes catching.
I like catching. So if I want to go catch fish, I'll go with these two guys. And I'm like, I got like 4 rods.
We'll go find them. We'll go find what they're on. Then we'll holler at y'all.
But I got about a 3.5 acre pond right in front of the house. Stocked it fully, trying to grow those guys.
Nice.
It's pretty fun trying to grow that for all the kids and all the nieces and nephews. Something I never had.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
It's an interesting thing too, man. All the biology behind it.
You can
wild.
Get deep off in it.
Whenever y'all said, "What are you mad at?" Mine is otters.
Oh yeah. You got them.
So I had to bring the biologist.
Otters in Texas?
I never believed it. Yeah.
I wouldn't have either.
Never believed it till I saw it, and they were cleaning out the pond the whole time. Whenever I bought the place,
I thought
they just didn't know how to fish.
Up, right? Isn't that right?
Yeah, quicker.
They'll run through it
quicker than anything.
Yeah, they get they get on legs and they pond hop.
About the number one. About the number
I never
one,
knew this. It's true though.
They're mean too. I was fishing back of a creek on Lake Fairfield years ago before it shut down, and there was an otter like back there, and they like come up to the boat and stuff. It's like hissed at me.
Come to the boat?
Yeah, hissed at me. Try to get in the boat out. Hit him on the head with a rod. Yeah,
He's trying to
I hissed
square
back.
up.
Yeah, he was pissed that I was back there.
I didn't know they do that.
Yeah, I didn't
They're
either.
wild, dude.
Can you shoot them or are they protected?
Man, I think it's frowned upon.
Yeah.
I looked into it for
I
a
think
while.
you're supposed to
trap
remove
them.
them, rehome them.
Yeah,
I called
I
them.
just hissed back, and then he
I
come up trying to get
rehome
in the
mine
boat.
to
I said,
heaven. Is where I
I'm
rehome
gonna start calling you Hisky Myers.
yeah.
Man.
Dude, we couldn't. Me and my brother, we tried to hunt them, and it's like they're so smart, dude. It's like they're sitting there laughing at you.
Yeah.
Really?
We'd be there on one side at sunset waiting on him, and he'd pop up on the other side and just
see
look
his
at
two
us
eyes.
from 300 yards away. It's like, you little. Then we get around there, we sneak around there, and they pop up on the other side. I mean, we never shot one or anything. We ended up getting some guys to trap them and relocate them
That's what we did too.
back towards the Red River.
on our spot. Do y'all ever have time out on the road to get away? You've got an off day, go fish, go find a place to hunt, anything like that?
Yeah, on the road we do, but man, the way we've been touring, like this year especially, is we're so tired, dude. Whenever you're running like over a month straight, if you have 2 days off, it's like once you get to that first day, it's like, hey, we got this lined up, we got 6 boats and all this stuff. It's like you start dragging. It's a little tough. So
Like
you really
5,
got
6 shows in a row. It's like one day off. It's like, nah, I ain't doing
It's
that.
like either you can
no.
lay up and relax and try to rejuvenate, or you can go get after it again. Then we're not good at not drinking beer, so of course we're going to drink beer.
Yeah.
Well, you know
We
it.
fished a couple times. Me and Chris fished up in Minnesota.
Arizona.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah,
It's,
with Mark.
Nah, we weren't with Mark. I mean, we had before, but no, we were with one of his buddies. He hooked it up that we were.
Smallmouth?
What was that cat's name?
No, largemouth.
Lau. Yeah. Largemouth.
Really?
Yeah, Minnesota. We
You think
whacked
Minnesota?
I
You
should
think
have named my kid
smallmouth?
that.
Yeah, it's full. I mean, they weren't super big like in Texas or nothing, but they were
Yeah.
still, good, like 3-pounders and stuff like that.
Yeah.
We whacked them.
That's fine.
So we did that this year, and then I think that's the only outdoors thing I did on tour.
I like asking this question. We'll talk about this and then we'll get on to the record. For each of you, if you had one day to be in the outdoors, to hunt or fish or whatever, where would it be and what would you be doing?
One day.
It
One
could be
day.
hunting, it could be fishing, it could be anything. Just
Yeah,
an
you can be
outdoors
anywhere.
day.
You can be anywhere. What would you be doing
I'll be elk hunting in the mountains.
with your bow?
Yeah,
Man, hell yeah.
for sure.
Where'd you do that? Have you done that?
Yeah.
Where?
I got one last year. Shot one with my bow last year on my birthday. I was in Idaho. I've done Montana and then 2 years in Idaho.
That's awesome, man.
Hard to get time to do it. That's like different. It's like the best.
It's
the
like right
pinnacle.
now.
That's the pinnacle.
That's right.
Yeah.
September. I
Being
mean,
in the
it's
mountains, bugling elk, running it on you. There's nothing.
I've
nothing
heard
like that.
Yeah, and we've done it all except that. And
You gotta do that.
And I've heard that like that is the Mount Everest of the outdoor experience. Is
It's
having
insane when they come down that mountain.
Tell me your best elk story.
I don't know.
I just want to know.
I don't know if I have the best elk story. I had a big one come in. It's hard to get the big ones to come in too. You see that on TV and stuff. Them big ones are smart. They're like anything else. They're gonna, especially if they're with cows.
Yeah.
They ain't coming because you could be hollering at them and maybe they're giant, but they don't know how big you are.
Right.
Sure.
They don't want you to take their cows.
That's right.
So a lot of times you're gonna get not herd bulls to come in.
Satellite guys.
And usually it's the smaller satellites.
Yeah. Oh, really?
In my experience, and I've hunted some good spots, but we did have a herd bull come in, and we were on him for like 2 days. He was probably like 330, 340. So like legit, super, super big bull. And golly.
You're seeing it in your head. You're seeing it.
Because it's hard to get those bulls to come in. Maybe if you're at a water hole or something, but just calling them, it's hard.
Yeah.
And he was up there. They're always up above you. You can't ever get up there. So we go up the mountain. We get on that kind of like that flat spot or whatever. And his cows came down.
So you're like,
So that's
Game
like if their
on.
cows come down, that's how you get the real big ones to come
sure.
down.
Yeah.
They come down to check it out. And I was like, well, I'm not shooting anything crazy. Like, I'm not going to shoot over 60 or anything like that. Now I pegged it right where the cows come out in between these two trees. And I was like, 89 yards. I was
How far was it?
89 yards.
89.
And I was like, oh no. I was like, he's going to come right here. He's going to be 89 yards.
That's a poke.
And when he come down like with a thunder, dude. Hitting trees.
Pissed.
Hollering, everything. Snot coming out.
Oof.
And he come down just perfect, like he was going to come right there. And I was like, oh my God, what am I going to do? Am I going to be an idiot and shoot? Or am I going to be good? Not. And
where did you feel confident out to?
if it would have been like 60 or 70.
You let it eat.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
We
Definitely.
shooting a 1 pin, 5 pin,
2
pins.
But it's roller,
Movable.
you know. Yeah. I can't do 5s as size.
I can't do 5.
I like 1, but elk hunting, you need 2. I feel like.
I just got that Garmin.
You got it dialed in.
Oh, that thing's dirty.
But he hung up about 120. You know, he hung up right up there. I could see him at about 120. So he never even came down there, which I don't think I'd have pulled the trigger. It's kind of getting a little too, it's not really a good idea, I think.
How long did you watch him?
I don't know, honestly, because you know how those things are. There's a lot of hollering. But when he come down, he hung up about 120, and they were right there, and he hollered at them, and
Right back.
yeah, hey, come back here, and they come back, and he deuced out.
Dang.
And then the next day, we were on him again down in the bottom. We just never could get on him. But
Those live with you, man. Those can.
that's the yeah.
I
'cause he was
gotta
big,
do it.
man.
We gotta do it. I gotta do it. I'm going to do it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna do it.
I've never done it either.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
to.
going to.
Yeah, me either.
Hey, get ready. It's hard, dude.
Oh, no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
Remember the first time you went, you were working out.
First time I went, it was a blizzard, man. And I hate the snow. And I go with my buddy Sam. We met him when we did the MeatEater podcast. He used to work for them. Super cool cat. And big hunter, you know. He's like hardcore, you know?
Yeah.
Like from that kind of
yeah,
MeatEater
them guys
world.
out there,
So
yeah.
they just want to like crush mountains.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we ain't built for that.
I don't think I want to do that. That's what turned me off. I was like, you know what?
And it was snowing like a blizzard. I mean, it was cool. I got some epic pictures, like, you know, like
frozen.
snow.
They
hanging
are the
off my
fastest
mustache.
walkers I've ever seen them.
And this
drive.
dude's just like walking up the mountain like faster than I walk, like on the flat ground. And I like go up and I just fall back down.
Yeah.
And I go up and I fall back down the stage.
Sliding in that snow.
Golly.
Time out for the musician, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure, dude.
Slow down.
But it was hardcore. I mean, it was like blizzardy, you know, like when we get on the ridge, you know, it's a little better to walk because the snow don't stay up there, you know, and but that wind getting it, you know, you look like you're on the Discovery Channel or something, you know, with the snow blowing it.
Yeah.
So it was cool, but man, that was hard. That was really, really hard.
Snow's a to hike in
Yeah, it's a
and to try to. Oh,
Yeah, that
I
one was
remember.
real
And
hard.
we've been in Montana before, and I remember I was so tired one time. I was going up this ridge trying to get to Dan, and I hit just a deadfall and just went like my face into the snow.
Yeah.
And I just laid there, and I was like, maybe I'll just go. Like maybe I'll just lay here and just quit breathing. Just quit.
Yeah.
It's so hard.
There's so many deadfalls up there, like when you get down where the snow's deep
Yeah.
too and stuff. And so you're like, you're just like getting tripped up.
Especially
Snow
got
was
your
bad.
gun, you're dragging your gun, your
Yeah,
pack,
your
and
bow, and so you gotta hold it the whole time too, man.
Oh.
Because you don't want it clipped to your bag. You really don't. You might see that in a commercial or something.
No,
you
you
don't want
wanna
to roll
hold it.
like that because something could just pop out. Like you gotta have. So you gotta carry your bow the whole time.
Yeah.
And then yeah. And that one was pretty brutal. He kicked my ass, dude. He's just like.
What about you, John? One day to do anything.
I've always wanted to do that. His first trip kind of turned me off a little bit. I was like, dude, I don't know. I'm not in high school anymore. I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah.
But probably doll sheep in Canada somewhere. I've always kind of wanted to
gonna
do
be
that.
harder.
That's going to be brutal.
Be sick, though.
But it's kind of interesting, you know. I met that one guy that did like the home run, and he had all, I guess, 4 of them.
Oh, wow.
Grand Slam.
The Grand Slam, excuse me.
Yeah,
not that one.
Tom had a bunch of those too.
Grand Slam's a home run too.
It's technically a home run.
Yeah, that's
It's just a better
Like the
home run.
best one you can do.
It's the best home run. Yeah, I'd probably do that if I had the opportunity. But
Yeah.
Deer season going on. You going deer hunt any?
Yeah.
Y'all hunt in Texas?
oh yeah,
I just gonna hunt at my spot this year. I got some land at the house. So I was just gonna
Nice.
keep it at the house. Like I said, the last couple of falls I went elk hunting, so I'm just keeping it low key this year. And at the house, I got a bunch of kids and stuff.
Do you?
And I'm in the middle of building another house, so it's got a lot. So I'm just like,
that's exactly where I am. Man. I got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old and a 6 this month. So
yeah, I got a 4, 3, and 1. So we're like
4, 3, and 1. Oh yeah, right. Yeah. And then we're in the middle of building too, man. We're in right now. We're in the house we're in. We've our first house, which is on the property that we're building on, and it's 1,100 square foot, dude. And I'm telling you, we are
cramped.
We're basically sleeping in what would be like a playroom, me and my wife, and then they've got the 2 bedrooms, you know. But man, there's stuff in every corner. I'm constantly throwing shit away, dude. I mean, there's just no room, man.
I don't know where all the shit keeps coming from.
oh man,
It's like
Walmart.
we throw it away.
I know where
And it keeps coming.
Birthdays.
Mine comes from my dad.
Grandparents.
They call him
It just keeps
Grandy,
coming.
but dude,
It's like,
he
dude.
brings the most. He'll go to a yard sale and come home with 30 Chinese built toys. Dude, can't wait to give them to my kids. And they'll sit in the yard and parts.
They love them though.
And I finally just
put
throw them
things
in the back
together.
of the truck and take them to the dump. And I told him last time, I was like, hey man, I'm going to throw this away. He was like, don't you throw that away. I was like, it's got 500 parts to it, Dad. Like,
Yeah.
they ain't going to keep up with all them parts.
Yeah.
Throw it away.
Yeah. I'm pretty excited, man. I just got on about 2,000 acres up in English, Texas, by the Red River.
That's awesome.
We just got it all dialed in, getting ready for this year to see.
Who's
my
my
first year?
with?
Guy named Zach Blunt. We just got on it, so.
Is
But I
that
mean,
like-
I hunt with all these guys too.
Is that like traditional Texas hunting? Is that like Sendero, like that kind of thing?
No,
or
this is northern up on the Red River County.
So this is gonna be a little different.
It'll be different. Everywhere in Texas is a different.
Yeah.
East Texas doesn't look like that at all. It's gonna
We're
look
in
more
East.
like Mississippi, Louisiana, Alabama.
Okay.
Yeah,
So a lot of
trees,
pines,
So,
a lot,
so it's kind of it's
a lot of big,
Yeah.
but more hills than Mississippi or something. But a lot of oak
Yeah.
in the bottom, and then pines on the
Oak
hill.
pines.
Yeah,
Yeah, so you're
wet.
going southeast time. I mean, you're hunting.
Draws.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're
that's
hunting
what-
acorns and
Yep.
food plots. And, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Feed
Every
patterns
region
and-
of Texas is just
Trail
so much
corridors
different,
and-
dude.
Yeah.
West, east,
Once
central,
you get
south.
past like, was it 35 maybe? Yeah. It starts changing past Dallas and stuff. When you get into that, what farther east you go, the more like it looks like the southeast.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
We turkey hunted
San Angelo.
down around San Angelo, man.
Yes.
It felt like we were on Mars down there, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, just
There's a bunch of turkeys down there, dude.
Bunch
Yeah.
of turkeys.
we went nuts.
Yeah,
down
bunch of
there for
turkeys.
sure. It was
Y'all fly in or y'all drove down there?
flew to San Angelo and then popped down. We went with the Mossy Oak boys.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, that's our homeboys.
Yeah,
They got a camp down
love
there.
them.
Yeah, for sure.
They've had
Yeah.
a camp down there forever.
Yeah, I forgot that.
They're great guys, man. We love that hole.
Absolutely, dude.
I call Toxie about once every deer season. I'm like, man, okay, now what do I need to spray on my clover?
What do we
He's like, method and you mix a half gallon to
Yeah.
it.
Hey, he's a good one to talk about pond stuff too. Talk about
Yeah.
that fishing stuff.
Yeah, he
He'll-
knows it, man.
He
Yeah, we went fishing out in what is it, Brandon?
We went out
No, it's
there
not
and
Brandon.
stayed at the cabin.
West Point.
Oh,
West Point.
baby,
Yeah,
that
Yeah,
cat-
the
cabin's
cabin's awesome.
Porch and no worries, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, take
Yeah.
naps out there. It's nice.
Super rad.
Yeah, we had
man.
a great time.
that place is awesome.
We did some acoustic stuff out there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did a little thing and then
Ate
went
good food,
fishing.
fishing.
Hung out. They're just good people and
Yeah.
it's a great brand.
Yeah.
It's just I'm just a big
Family.
fan of Mossy Oak.
Yeah,
Just
very
the family,
family
just
oriented.
all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. We are too. Love them.
All right, so they're gonna kill us if we don't talk about music.
I know. 48 minutes in, we ain't said one thing about me. What was I doing?
Talk about ant poison.
Yeah, we
Softball.
We said something about how the road was hard, right, guys? Remember how hard the road is?
About how we wish we could hunt more on the road.
Yeah.
This is your 7th studio album. How what's the process been? What's the difference between the first one and the 7th one, or is it the same?
Oh, we know a lot more now.
It ain't the same. It ain't the same.
Yeah. We got to work with Jay on this one.
Yeah, that's killer.
Jay
too,
Joyce,
man.
which is super great experience. He's just so good.
Yeah.
and so different.
And the way he goes about it
So
is
weird.
just so good and
Yeah.
lets you be, yourself. It's just really great to work with him. And before that, the two before that, we produced ourselves, which is nerve wracking. And it's cool, but it's just like so much.
Yeah.
You know, because you got to
That's
do
a
your
lot.
job and then you got to do the producer's job
Sure.
too.
Yeah.
So I'm like, go to bed and I just have a headache every day, you know?
Yeah.
And then,
up, get
so
after it
just
again.
going from that, I don't know about the first one to now because that's such a
a long
long
time,
stretch.
The two before that, we were with Dave Cobb.
Dave
Oh,
Cobb.
So we went Dave
Yeah.
Cobb, two with Dave. We self-produced, and then Jay Joyce. You know, so it's quite an adventure we had there.
For sure. That's a
I
ride.
think the biggest change was not having to do everything yourself and just putting your trust in somebody else to help you with decisions and to come up with decisions and not just depend on us, you know?
It's a kind of a cool way to stay fresh, though, too, right? Like,
Absolutely.
To
You
let
gotta change
Dave do
the
his
sound.
thing, then you
Yeah.
do y'all's thing, which is not going to be the same as Dave's, and obviously
Yeah.
Jay's is not going to be the same as any of those.
But it
And
gets stale.
You know, we
Yeah.
could have produced this next one ourselves too. You know, we thought about it, but me and Cody were both like, dude, it's no. You'll get sterile, and you get, you know,
Yeah.
you don't want to get complacent. And
We
it's
already
like, dude,
found
change it.
some of the ideas and the tones. I feel like from the records, even though they sound completely different because we did horns and stuff on one, but like I don't know, there was something that I could hear, with like little certain things that maybe the people would never hear that we hear. It's like, oh, that's getting a little sterile. It's like the same. It's like let's change it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because nobody knows your music like you know.
Yeah.
Right.
But at the same time, when you start trying to wear two hats, man, it can get
It's hard.
exhausting, bro.
Yeah. It's hard.
especially in that kind of setting where it's
You
just
use
like
your brain
so
while
much
you're playing. You use your
concentration.
brain while somebody else is playing. You use your brain while everybody's playing.
Totally.
And then you got to get in there and play and be creative. It's
And then you got to get out of there and be a dad and put your kids to bed and freaking be a
jump on the
husband.
phone.
Grow big fish.
Oh, my
That's-
gosh, dude.
like, what
It
about these
is-
fish?
Yeah, that balance
Yeah, it can be
is
taxing.
taxing.
Yeah,
That's a good
for
way to
sure.
put it.
But
Yeah.
the first records, though, we just had no idea what we were doing, man. We were just kids.
It's
Kind of beautiful, though.
There's something magic about that.
There
man.
is.
Absolutely.
You can't ever recreate youth.
Nope.
I agree.
Didn't think about it. Didn't think twice about it.
Isn't that funny, man? You don't realize, we talk about it all the time. Like, we're like, what did we do with all our time? Like, we thought we were busy and we had so much time to figure out our music and figure out what we liked and figure out who we were, And now it's like, dude, I mean, there ain't no time for nothing.
Too busy living, man.
Too busy living.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And now, life tries to get in the way. So
No doubt.
we were talking, we had dinner with Renell and his wife the other night, and she was talking about therapy, and she was like, you should really look into therapy. And I was like, well, they open at 3 a.m. Because if they're not, I don't know when I would be able to make it.
I need a 24-hour therapist.
Yeah, it's 24 hours.
Sweetheart, you got one?
Yeah, I can pop in, but
Just put one on retainer.
yeah, I'm too busy cooking eggs and changing diapers and checking trail cam pictures all at the same time.
When am I supposed to talk to somebody else?
Yeah. Yeah, it's funny, man. But you're right. As far as that youthful record or those youthful songs, you really can't recreate that.
Never.
You really
Who are some of y'all's biggest influences growing up now? Who do you like listening to? Who kind of
All over the bands, we're all kind of set in stone with the same stuff, but we're all kind of like, I can speak for myself. My family was all like classic rock and roll. So I grew up on, Zeppelin and all, Stevie Ray Vaughan and all the, Stevie he's in a different realm for me actually, but I grew up on that. Led Zeppelin was always my favorite band.
Yeah.
And then you throw in country from Cody's stuff,
For me, like growing up, it was definitely like country.
Skinner and was it that
So it'd be like a
song?
lot of like Merle Haggard
Oh,
and Hank
yeah,
Jr. From my parents and Alan Jackson, stuff like that. That would have been on the radio at that time. And then you had from that, they would also listen to Skinner and Marsh Tucker Band.
For sure.
A little bit of Allman Brothers, stuff like that. So at a younger age, it was that, maybe Little Stones. And then
Cody Tate was like Bill. We call him Bill because there's too many Codys. Right? Bill was like Little Feet.
Oh, yeah.
So you can see it. So you can see
that's
it.
like, now that's like my favorite band.
That's my favorite.
It's like the only band
I
I
listen
like.
to like the band and Van Morrison and some of those. Kind of, I go in and out of everything, right? But right now, when I always think about what do I listen to when I'm at the beach, and it's those cats right now.
There you go.
Because I feel once again, I mean, you tapped into it with the youthful thing. I think a little bit. I felt like those bands at the time they were making
They didn't
that
have any
music,
rules, man.
Bro, they were just doing. They were just doing what they loved.
Yeah.
You could feel that, man. It's crazy.
Yeah,
But you can also
absolutely.
feel that in y'all's record. I would have absolutely guessed that those were your influences because the record, the record, is it out? Or is it
Yeah,
out?
it's out. It's out.
Okay, it's out.
Well,
It's out.
When this podcast
It's out.
airs, it's out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's what, we have to like
Podcast world.
It just came out.
We're in the future.
Today, it comes out today, man.
We're in the future, man.
Listen to it right now. Yeah, spin it.
Yeah.
But man, I caught myself today like thinking on the ride in when I was jamming. I was like, dude, I could listen to this on a boat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I could crank this on a boat, and it lives in this line of like country subject matter, but some like mega rock, but not like
some soul,
but
too.
not bad rock. You know what I mean? There's bad rock out there, and it's not. I don't feel like it's influenced by bad rock. I feel like it's influenced more by like a Black Crowes, kind of
bluesy southern thing.
It all ends up back at the blues,
It always does, dude.
Always.
So I find and I think we're all like this, and I think that's why our band sounds the way it does. Is like, and this, I think this is everybody, but I'm speaking from my point of view. So I always find myself gravitating towards bands that had like not just one sound.
Yeah.
So like Skinner is heavily influenced. They're a rock and roll band, but they're they have like country influences, blues, Rolling Stones.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Super like Wild Horses, like that's one of the best country songs ever.
Yeah.
Dead Flowers.
Yeah.
So they have all those influences, Little Feat and stuff like that.
Feet.
And I think that's why we sound the way we do, and we kind of go for whatever genre we want to. And I think it's because Tom Petty, same thing.
Oh man!
And it's like I always gravitate to the people that kind of have different influences all over the spectrum in their music.
And
that's what makes music good, I don't like genres.
Yep.
You
can see all those
for people to
influences
make
having
money.
in our music. It's like
Absolutely.
totally.
it's all over the place.
The band, you saw all those bands that we just named, like they blended all that stuff. So I think that's what makes music great.
Yeah, for sure. I got a funny
Icarus is my jam.
Icarus
is good, man.
Yeah,
that shit's good.
there's some good stuff on there, man.
Tailspin's good too.
What's the
man.
one after Icarus? The one I did a whole. Man, I wrote it. I wanted to write it down. Sorry.
We don't know.
You don't know
What's the one after Icarus?
I'm gonna have to pull it back up. It's gonna take.
I heard that
Sorry.
record.
While I'm doing it, I'll tell you this: my daughter, because you're a Little Feat fan, got out of the car the other day, and she goes, "Hey, my mom's name is Juanita," and she goes, "There's a song about Nina I heard today on the way home from school," and it's that Juanita, what are you up to? And I was like, no, that ain't about Nina. Don't think that's about Nina. I can't pull it. It's not pulling up.
Icarus is cool, man.
Yeah, Icarus.
There was one he was like, it seemed like you were kind of timid about, and I was like, dude, that's like.
You're timid about that tune?
I mean, it seemed like you were. I don't know. We hadn't talked about it since then, but I was like, dude,
It's
that's a cool
different. It's a
song,
vibe.
man.
Rowdy Days.
Because it's so different.
It's a vibe.
Yeah.
Rowdy Days got me,
good
dude.
too, yeah.
I identify with that song, man. Do you feel like, I mean, you don't have to go into it too much, but do you feel like on that tune, you're kind of saying, I don't even want to put the words in my mouth. You tell me what you're saying in the song Rowdy Days, what you're trying to get across.
I don't know what I'm trying to get across. So I never write with a preconceived notion. It just comes from the stars, really. Like I just get out of the way and just try to channel. I think songs are just kind of floating around the universe.
You just reach up and grab them that day.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ain't that weird?
Yeah.
I mean, it seems
It
like
is
a
or
lot of
isn't.
people
Yeah.
kind of view it that way. That's how I view it.
Sure.
And so anything that I get from it is like after, the retrospect, like, I think it's like a song of reflection or something like that, probably.
That's what it felt like.
Yeah.
It felt it felt like you were tired, honestly. Like you love what you do, but you're just kind of tired of the road, man. And
Yeah.
I identify with that, especially after 7 records.
Yeah.
It's like the thing you love the most.
Right.
It's a love-hate relationship, I'm sure, man.
It's like wrestling a dragon or something every time you go to write a record, or for me. It's not like this enjoyable process. It's like,
Really?
it's like, I gotta go slay this mother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a great way to look
That's
at
just how it, and I just
That's an
gotta,
athletic mentality.
For
right
sure.
there.
and I
It's like, well, it's
can't do
game
it
time.
like in this
that's right.
happy, like, go lucky, it'll be great. Like it just for me. And I guess that's with anything. It's like, all right, here we go. And it's
we do
like
that.
that's what works.
Come on,
When
y'all
I'm about
got
to cry.
y'all got 7 dragons on your wall, I guess. Because y'all
Yeah, we all do it like that. Even whenever we go like rehearse for the record, it's like we don't go pee diddle around. We go dive in for like 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Like we'll put your phones aside and go dive in.
Yeah, maybe
It's go
that's
time.
like you said, a sports
It's
thing.
probably a sports thing.
growing
It's
up
like,
in
hey,
that
this game
world,
time's coming.
That's right.
It's
Get
like,
ready.
Yeah,
lock in
I
a
don't
little
go
bit.
in with like the hippie thing. It's like I'm about to get medieval on that. And that's kind
Even
of
before the tour, we do that. Before the tours, it's like, you know, we mess around until right before, whenever it's game time, then we go in and get ready and go.
Yeah.
We've done it for every record that way. He does it with songwriting that way. I never really looked at it that way.
Yeah.
What's been the decision to never chase the commercial label thing, to stay independent, to do it your own way?
Shit, they got 3.7 billion streams. They're probably like, that money pretty good over here, dog.
that helps, right? You know, that helps. You don't really need that. I don't know. You know, we never set out to be like what you would say, like famous or on TV or something like that. For us, it was all about like playing music. And like we did it the old school way, like we just went and played like every bar. You know what I mean? Like we never thought about, we never chased singles and stuff.
Yeah.
And I think that was probably in an effort to keep our music authentic and to be a band that can do like, we're going to go make a record and we don't know what it's going to sound like. We don't give a shit. You know, like we ain't trying to fit a box. You know, I don't know if you could do that if you had a record deal or something like that, but it was really important, I feel like, to keep the integrity of our vision.
Sure.
Yeah.
Which was just kind of, we never thought we would end up having this much success. We just wanted to be a cool underground band. And that kind of frees you up to play like 15-minute songs on stage and stuff, I feel like.
Oh, definitely.
And so that was it. I think it was just to keep the integrity of your music, because I think it would have been hard if we ever went that path, that our music at some point would have had to change to fit, you know, a certain a box.
Yeah.
And so that never interested us, because we really only cared about playing music together and the music itself. We weren't looking for any sort of accolades. I think not all people or musicians are like that. I think a lot of them are looking for the screen time and the praise and stuff. And
Sure.
it sounds like not real, but that's like true. Like that's just how we always were. We were just like this band we're just a juke joint band, man.
Yeah.
Like
Trying to survive.
Yeah,
You know?
and we just went out there and played like every honky tonk in Texas. You know, starting out like we just we booked shows ourselves for a while and stuff. Like it was that like old school pounding the pavement.
But there wasn't some big crazy plan, you know?
Yeah.
It wasn't like, oh, we're going to be rock stars. It's like, nah, we're just doing it.
Like we don't have anything. It's better than going to prison or something.
Sure.
We weren't going to be doctors. we couldn't make it at college.
Yeah.
I mean,
Ain't gonna be no doctor.
we're not going to be a doctor. You know?
What were you going to be?
Oh, I thought I was gonna move back home and take over my local eye doctor's joint, being an optometrist. Ophthalmologist. Just failed physics twice and got drunk one time in Tupelo at Dan's show, and my girlfriend called me and she was like, "Hey, you failed physics again." And I was like, "Oh man." She's like, "You ain't getting into optometry school." And I was like, "Figured." She's like, "What are you gonna do?" And I was like, "I think I'm moving to Nashville." She's like, "What? What does that mean about us?" I was like, "We're done."
Yeah.
Broke up with her, moved to Nashville, and here we are.
Yeah. I was in the middle of like some Steve Miller Band song. He was on the front row going, "Hey, I broke up with my girlfriend. Moving to Nashville." I was like, "We talk about this later, man. Like, I got 3 hours worth of gig to go, dude. You're already drunk."
Yeah, we didn't have too many options. You work at the prison, you could try to go, you know, work at the hospital or work at the railroad or the old field.
Walmart or the old field or something like that. So we
No,
just
for
like,
me, man, it's weird. It's like as much as I looking back now, as much as I tried to run from it, it always found a way. It was like music I'm talking about.
Yeah.
It would give me time, and then it would just kind of readjust my sails a little bit, and I always end up back in music. I always had bands, even from high school coming up, and it's funny how, you know, and then to you guys' credit, it's like once you, because we did the same thing. We booked our own shows. $300 and, you know, traveled all over the place. Had to have that money to get to the next gig, the next night. We did all that for 10, 15 years. And, but once you do that, whether it's songwriting, whether it's being in a band, or whether it's building your own lures, it's like, man, can't nobody tell you shit after you do that. After you create something out of your own brain or your own heart, or reaching up and grabbing those ideas and turning that into a way to like feed your family and provide for your family. Can't nobody tell y'all nothing. They shouldn't be able to tell you nothing. You earned it, you know?
yeah,
Absolutely.
I just don't think people get enough credit for that. Like because they never see that backstory, dude. They never played in the Delta to 3 people that didn't give a shit about what you're saying. Then you had to pack all that stuff up and go drive home and go contemplate with your band. Are we doing the right thing, man?
Yeah,
I left my wife or my girlfriend back home.
Do it again tomorrow.
Then you do it again the next day.
Yeah.
We played a show in Amarillo, and there was 2 people there, dude.
The Golden Light. I remember that. 2 people.
Yeah, so we done it all.
They loved us there.
They were like,
They were cool.
you get done. I mean, that's a real thing. You get done with your song.
I think one was eating, not even paying attention. The other one was actually looking.
Chicken strips. Yeah.
Golden
I've
Light.
been there, man. That's the one I think about. Me and my buddy Jamie, we played at this place in the Mississippi Delta, dude, and it was like a 6-hour drive, and we went all the way down there, and it was in some strip mall, and there was like one car in front of it, and we were like, this is not good, dude. And you walk in, there's no green room. They're just sitting at the bar waiting to play. You know?
And Doubt's fighting you the whole gig, man. Doubt, what are you doing? What are you doing?
And then you gotta get up there and go
man.
through the motions, and nobody's out there. You know,
They can get you.
oh, that can get you. Dude.
It'll
That
get
can
you.
play with your brain.
All right,
for
just
sure.
like the hunting question. What if you had one night to play a gig? Where would it be? What venue?
Moon.
The Moon.
Sure.
Yeah,
No
man.
doubt.
Yeah. We always said we're going to be the first band.
That's always been our number one goal in this band, and we want to see it fulfilled one day.
No, for real, for real.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play a gig on the moon.
100%. We're in.
We got close.
What do you mean you got close?
We got an opportunity. We literally.
Like, how do you get close to 30,000?
They took us up in a Cessna one time. No, but we know this guy that was associated with NASA and Caltech and all that shit.
But you got to do like all this
Half-assed.
stuff, I think.
What do you mean you got to do all this stuff?
Well,
I think you got to be in
space.
shape, nigga.
Yeah, so it's like, hey,
L shape?
Moon shape.
we got to be in moon shape.
We're
not in moon shape.
We can't bring a roll of Copenhagen. I ain't going.
I'm too scared to get in elk shape.
Oh,
We're
yeah, I
in
wouldn't
moon
go
shape.
if we had to do that.
Yeah, but he was like, dude, I think we have an opportunity. And he had been, talking to NASA and some
Yeah,
stuff.
for sure.
He's like,
So
I think we can't get to the moon.
Yeah. Wouldn't that be cool?
We can't get to the moon, but I'm pretty sure we can have an opportunity to do it in space. And we were like, oh, shit. We're getting older, dude. Like for real?
We're still down,
Yeah,
though,
so it
for sure.
became
I am.
an opportunity, maybe.
We hope to do that one day.
The first band to play in
That's
space. And it was like, could you imagine the PR? Like, what we could the first band to play in space?
Oh my goodness!
You don't think ABC wants to tap into that? Come on, man.
Yeah, that'd be rad, huh?
Hell yeah!
So we said, no, dude, we want to play on the moon. Not in space.
I hope I'm around to see
space.
that.
That's like, wait, if we got to haul our own equipment, is there going to be sound provided? How does this gig work, man?
Yeah, I don't know how any of
there
that
any
works in
hotels
space.
in
I don't even know if it's like possible.
Yeah.
But that's still a goal,
Yeah, then we got into sound and it was like, well, can you play a guitar through an amp in space? Does that even like, can you hear music?
Yeah, what do you-
in zero gravity? Does that even work?
What's the crowd? How are you going to
Maybe
get around
it's being like a bubble. I don't know.
Yeah, like some big, that'd be pretty sick.
So yeah, that would be it for sure.
Man, I'm with that.
Red Rocks is super cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
And the Gorge. The Gorge is super cool.
We've never been in the gorge. I heard
We just did it
awesome.
about a month ago.
Yeah, it's rad, dude.
Yeah, I
it's
bet.
cool.
It's cool, man.
Those are
It's a different
probably-
version of Red Rocks.
I love Red Rocks because there's like mule deer walking around
Yeah.
and stuff. You can like, it
Red Rocks
feels-
is cool.
yeah,
Red
it
Rocks is
feels-
sick.
Yeah, that backstage is cool too, where you're like
Yeah.
under the
Yeah,
rock,
the first
you know?
time we played it, I guess it rained. Maybe that was the second time, but and that's the rocks, that are in the green room, and there's the river stream flowing through there. And it was
Oh,
like,
for
oh man, they're
real?
pumping water in here to look cool. And it's like, no, dude, that's the water.
For
That's the rain.
real?
Yeah,
I
and there's
didn't know
holes.
that.
Yeah, look
Oh,
back there in the
that's
back. You can
cool.
see where the water runs, and it runs down into the floor, and it runs down through the rest of this. It's super cool.
Yeah, it didn't rain when we were there. I'll have to catch it. That's pretty. Yeah, that's awesome.
Pretty cool
I
stuff.
was not expecting them to say the moon.
The moon shook me up, dude.
I'm tripped up a little bit.
Nah, like that's for real.
Yeah, no. I mean,
I ain't going.
I think it's
I'll
a-
watch it, but I ain't going.
You ain't gonna go?
I ain't built for the moon. Dog.
Yeah,
I'm
we
built
gotta start doing
for Earth,
push-ups.
bro. These feet need to stay on ground down here. Dude. I get car sick in the back of a minivan. I can't imagine what it'd be in a rocket ship.
I'm with you.
Yeah, but I mean, if an opportunity like that presents itself, you can,
you got to be the guys.
Yeah.
You got to be the guys that go
out.
do it.
You don't want to be the guys that,
Didn't go
turn it
sit
down.
Yeah.
So we could have done the moon. Now the Foo Fighters are doing it.
That's right.
Are they?
No.
Oh, I said they were. I was like, no way. Not
No,
them.
we'll be the old grandpas like, man, we could have been them. We could have been the first band that went on the moon. That was our idea. They stole it from God's country.
It's gonna happen. it's gonna happen at some point.
I think
I hope it's y'all.
Might as well be y'all.
Yeah, might as well.
We're gonna try, man.
Why not? Why not me? Or why not y'all? Not me.
Gotta start doing push-ups.
That's out there, you know. That's cool, man. It's like, yeah, Pink Floyd Kiss My.
Yeah, I want to stay on the bright side, though, not the dark side. Keep me on the bright side. Yeah.
Man, hey, thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks for having us. Appreciate
it. Big fan of your music. Big fan of this new record. Well, I always got Womp Whack Thunder.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
It just comes from the, you know, just grab it.
Just grab it.
No, we had a bunch of different names and stuff wrote down, and we were talking about it with the artwork people, and just going through different ideas. This album was probably the first one. It's like didn't have like a specific name.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, this album's this name. You know,
Yeah.
even before the record's done, or at least during the process. And it's like, I don't know, I got like 10 names or something. You know, and then I was just like, for some reason they were talking about artwork and shit, and I was just like looking at words on my phone.
Teddy style.
And I seen like, and then they just kind of glowed at me. It was like, I was in the W's and it was like Womp Whack Thunder. And I just said it, just joking. And they're like, oh, I really like that. And I was like, really?
Yeah, he was like, no. And I was like, yeah, dude, this is like
I was literally just saying words.
Dookie.
And then I was
Like,
like,
you remember Dookie?
Yeah, I do.
And I was like, this is a memorable, everybody's going to be like, what the hell does that mean?
and I was like,
Yeah.
okay. And then we kind of were leaning towards that. And then Jamie, we were watching, what's that documentary, dude?
About what?
The Life and Hard Times, the Guy Terrifico. Have y'all ever seen that? Dude, it's
What's it on?
nothing. I don't think. Can you even find
even
it?
hardly find
we have
it,
a
dude.
DVD.
DVD.
Dude, it
Guy
is
Terrifico.
awesome.
Life in Hard Times. Guy
Okay.
Terrifico.
Awesome.
Okay.
Gotta watch it.
All right.
Anyway, so we're watching that. We
a
watch
lot
it
of
all the time.
cameos.
Okay.
Yeah, Merle Haggard's in it. Levon Helm. Like, there's so many people in it, and it's like it's a mockumentary.
Yeah.
About this cat from Canada that ends up being this folk singer, and it's hilarious.
Gotcha. Right.
But there's the part with the kid standing in the trailer house with the little thing, and Jamie like paused it, and he was like, that should be the album,
That's the
album
album.
artwork." And I was like, oh, that's Womp Whack Thunder. And it was like, well,
That's
then
it.
it for me, I was kind of
How
I was
cool
like,
is that?
oh, now it makes sense. It's like,
It's the
oh,
marriage, yeah.
you know what I mean?
It
So
does
it's like-
kind of make sense with your sound, though.
Yeah.
but then it's like, you
I mean,
know,
you
we
kinda
went in
do
there
it.
and womped on things and whacked on things and made thunder.
Oh,
It's just
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
It was just one of those strange things. You just look at some words for some reason.
It tracks, dude. I know
And
that's
then you
crazy,
kinda-
but
the
as
way-
somebody who doesn't know nothing about nothing,
And there's
it
words in
makes
there that
sense.
fits with that little kid dreaming, you know, just
Yeah, it's,
wanting to be the Superman.
yeah. So I don't know. You know, it's music and creative stuff's weird like that because it just comes from somewhere else. Like those words were just there's like 100 words. I don't even know why, and they weren't even next to each other really. I mean, they kind of were, but they were just.
Yeah.
And I don't know. You know, it's like that with songs too. I don't
Yeah.
know. It just happens.
Awesome.
Cool.
Meant to be.
Didn't Petty used to do that? He used to put them up on a put them up
Petty
on a, like,
talks
a
about the
tag
same
board or
thing.
something.
Like when he wrote Wildflowers, it was just a stream of consciousness. Like he just sat down and started singing, and he sung Wildflowers, and then that was the song. You know, and we like recorded, and there you go.
Pretty cool.
You know?
Yeah.
And
Pretty
I think
cool.
like things like that happen a lot.
Yeah. I feel like you do have to recognize when those ideas
Yeah.
are up there.
Yeah.
Just go get
There
them.
has to be some sort of antenna thing going
Exactly.
on.
Otherwise, they'll just float on to somebody else. I feel
Yeah.
like, you know?
No doubt.
Weird.
It is weird.
Yeah.
We're getting weird.
Well, we appreciate y'all for coming on. Tacobus got you a little present.
Yeah.
Man,
Awesome, dude.
Try on.
Okay.
Try on.
Here's a 9D right there.
Love it.
Yeah,
Here you go, boys. Thank y'all for coming on and hanging out with us, man.
yeah, man.
We'll swap
absolutely.
you those for a few lures, man. A few frogs.
And some tickets to the Moon Show.
Thank you, Jacobus.
That's
Yeah.
right. Boom, big
Hell yeah,
dog.
boys. Good. Y'all go get some sleep, man. Damn. Oh, really?
Go now.
goes
Yeah, get with Chris or Eddie or whatever, and then I'll hook y'all up with some stuff.
It'd be awesome.
Super rad
absolutely.
stuff. Yeah.
I would wear a hat, man. Try to rep the brand a little bit.
Yeah, we'll do
those hats
that.
are dope.
So yeah, thank you all for coming.
Whiskey
man.
Myers, everybody out in God's country.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you guys having us.
Check out Want Whack Thunder out now. Peace.